Hello, my name is Tochi and I welcome you to Tochi Fertility Channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the best cervical mucus to get pregnant. A lot of women trying to conceive might not know about this or might not be seeing this cervical mucus. So I beg you to sit down and watch this video because we are going to be demonstrating, showing you something that you will watch out for in every of your circle. That is, if you are trying to conceive. The cervical mucus performs three major roles in a woman's body. Number one, it helps to protect you from infection. Number two, it helps the sperm to swim faster. And three, it tells you when you are in your fertile days. So a lot of women do not see this cervical mucus due to some certain reasons or ailments. But let's dive into it. After your menstruation, immediately your menstruation stops, you will not be seeing any cervical mucus, which means within these days you are not fertile. 3 to 4 days after your menstruation, your body will be dry. What I mean, your vagina will be dry. That means that you are not fertile within this period. So after some days, if you can study yourself, watch yourself, that is why I keep on telling us that anything that happens to us gives us sign, but it's our inability to, notice or understand what our body is telling us. If you're a woman trying to conceive and you want to do this on your own, you want to check if you are really ovulating, if you are really fertile, you need to watch out for this cervical mucus that I'm going to be demonstrating here. Sometimes some people only have it in their head that it's only when you see something that looks like egg white, that is when you will know that you are fertile. Well, we are going to be demonstrating them stage by stage. Stay tuned, do not skip, share and like. So the first stage, like I said before, after your menstruation, you are infertile, which means you will be dry. If you touch that place, it will be dry. Even if you have intercourse within this period, you will see that it will be hurting you because it is dry. And this is what is regarded as safe days. When you have intercourse during these days, you will not become pregnant. Now, as time goes on, you will enter first stage of cervical mucus. Now, the first stage is this. You will see something that looks like this. I'm going to be using this gel. It may not look exactly like that, but this is something similar to what you will see. So after the dryness, you will now enter into this stage. Into this stage, you will start seeing something that looks like this. I don't know, sticky, stretchy, like this. This something like this. It might not be exactly like the one coming out from your vagina, but something similar. Have you been seeing it? Sometimes it will be color like this. It will not be pure white. It will not be pure pink. It will be brownish or something like that. So this mucus, this CM, is not fertile CM. When you are seeing this is not, I'm going to make it big, this is not a fertile CM. This is not a fertile cervical mucus. You have not actually entered your fertile days when you see this one. So now, after this one, as time goes on, if you watch yourself, you will see the changes. The consistency will be changing. So after this one, you will start seeing something like this again. You may see something like this again. Creamy is not stretchy. You see something like this. Some people see something like this. This is not also cervical. This is not also fertile cervical mucus. Now, when you are approaching your ovulation days, when you are approaching your fertile window, your real fertile window, remember I explained to you the difference between fertile windows and ovulation day. Fertile window is a period when your body is fertile, when your body is ready, when your body is prepared to carry pregnancy, while ovulation is the D-day. It's just like people who are planning for wedding. You have the planning stage and you have the D-day of the wedding. That is the same thing. Fertile days are the days that your body is ready, preparing to carry pregnancy, and ovulation is the day that this pregnancy will actually occur, because it's the day that the matured egg will be releasing from your ovary. And when this egg is released and eventually fertilized or be fertilized by the sperm, then it will travel successfully to your fallopian tubes, and if it attach itself successfully in your fallopian tubes, then congratulations, pregnancy have occurred. Pregnancy is a stage by stage. It's not something that happens immediately. Every hormones in your body need to perform their function. A lot of women might not be seeing this cervical mucus. If you are not seeing it, it may be that you have some ailment that is preventing you from seeing this cervical mucus. Every healthy woman supposed to be seeing this cervical mucus, or maybe you are under stress, or maybe you are not taking enough water, or maybe you are not eating enough fruit and vegetable. Water, fruit, and vegetable can help you to produce semen. Now let's go back. So this is the real ovulation cervical mucus, the most fertile cervical mucus. I'm going to show you. This is egg. What I'm using now is egg white. I removed the yolk. So you see, this is exactly how cervical mucus. You see it? Colorless, transparent, strictly consistent. Do you see it? I don't know. Do you see it? This is exactly. If you, anytime in your circle that you see something like this, my friend, go inside immediately. Go and call Oga to come and do his work. This is the real. Do you see it? I'm using egg white to demonstrate this. This is how it looks. Do you see the texture? Do you see the consistency? It looks like watery. Sometimes it will look as if it's watery. Look at it. This is real cervical mucus. This is real. Anytime you see this, you see it today, your ovulation will take place tomorrow or next. Remember, anytime the LH surge, anytime you use the ovulation prediction kit to conduct tests, it means that you are going to ovulate between 12 to 36 hours after the test. So this is how it looks like. For people who say they do not know the fertile CM, this is how the fertile CM looks like. I don't know, it's like my hands are going up. This is how the real fertile CM look like. So when you baby dance on the day that you see this, you are likely going to become pregnant. So some people will say, I am seeing this cervical mucus, but yet I am not becoming pregnant. Remember, I told you that there are 4 hormones in your body that must function properly for conception to take place. One is your thyroid gland. Thyroid gland controls your entire system. Second is your estrogen. Estrogen thickens the lining of your uterus. The third is prolactin. Prolactin produces breast milk. The last is progesterone. Progesterone supports you throughout the pregnancy. So if you have any problem with these things, either you might not be ovulating, or implantation may not take place, or you'll be having miscarriages. For example, if you have issues with your thyroid gland, then your FSH, follicle stimulating hormones, will have issue, which means you will not be releasing an egg. If you have problem with your estrogen, which means implantation is not going to take place successfully. If you have problem with your prolactin, you might not be ovulating. If you have problem with your progesterone, which means you'll be having series of miscarriages. There is the last stage that I didn't explain. Now, after this ovulation, after this real cervical mucus, you might see something that looks like water. I don't have pad here. I'm supposed to demonstrate that one with pad. You will just see it. It will be like water, as if it's wet. It will not be drawing. When you go to toilet, you will see your pants is wet. That is also fertile fluid. So assuming you ovulate today, tomorrow you are still fertile. So I believe I have been able to do justice to this. If I didn't, please ask me questions. I am here for you people. I love you. The problem I have with you guys is that you don't watch this video long. Please, you can support me by following my page, sharing my videos, recommending my videos, reviewing my page, and also subscribing to support. That is if you like what you see. I love you all. Take it. Bye-bye.